conversation starts off with him accusing her of infidelity, but then the conversation changes to him being the one with infidelity. Now,
you locked yourself in the bathroom yesterday. You deleted the video that I recorded on my phone.
Yeah, did you record me? Yeah.
Why did you delete the video from my phone? I don't understand it.
Why would you record me?
Because...
No, but I mean, like, why would you film me?
Why did you delete that video from my phone? You, because this whole time you've been talking to some other man.
I blocked him.
Stop. You were speaking to another man. So you deleted the stuff that makes you look bad. And you want to make me...
At least I admit it.
Stop.
At least I admit it.
Hi, Poppy. Sending photos, everything. Kirsten, are you serious? Yo, I have never had a woman hurt me as much as you did. I was in love with you. I was telling you were talking to a whole other man.
Kirsten, were you having a relationship with this guy?
Of course not. He's my friend still this day. We can go on right now.
what's going on, people? Is she for real? He's just a friend to this day. I mean, listen, their story is quite interesting because the twists and turns that we're about to witness are rather messed up, if you ask me personally. I wonder if either one of these two were actually ever in this relationship properly. And I wonder when this relationship maybe even actually went downwards. When did it actually go sideways? Because, boy, the infidelity in this one is mad. Now, listen, based on the context right there from that little message, little coding, yeah, girl is guilty. Guilty with a capital guilty. That made sense to me.
More open about this relationship. If he was just a friend, why didn't you help him become friends with Julio? It was Poppy. Poppy's kind of like a
term of endearment. Because I literally asked him like, oh, how's with the girls? And like, he was like, oh, I'm good on date this one and this waiting. Oh, you Poppy, like you got a lot of girls. Like it's like that.
She sent him the photos of that. So he sent her.
I said one dress. Just how is this? I can't send it to a friend.
It doesn't matter.
I mean, listen, it's a very good question though. You know, like why wasn't this guy ever a topic before? You know, it feels like as if he just came out of the blue. Her response is, well, because you know he's not like a best friend or anything like that. That is hella confusing. Like, listen, you're not gonna send pictures to a guy that isn't really much of a friend, you know, or of you in dresses to get his opinion if he's not really that much of a friend. You mean you only send it to guys who are actually your friend, close friends. You know what I mean? So, Kirsten's excuses or reasons, they don't cut it. They don't cut it one bit. You know, there's no one in their right mind who would believe what she's saying. 1000%, if I was in that position, I would definitely feel as if she's doing a mad behind my back. How could I not? The evidence is in front of us. Do you know what I mean? Like, the evidence, it can't be avoided. But boy, some people will literally keep lying until the walls fall off, even though, even if they know that their lie is getting worse upon worse upon worse. But like I said before, when it comes to these two, this is like literally a tick for tack of who was unloyal. And this is where it continues to get a bit more interesting.
Hi, my ex Julio, you know Julio, right?
Yeah.
He think I cheated with you. Did we have sex? Did we kiss?
No.
Did we flirt?
No, of course not.
He's saying no to everything.
He's trying to say the right answer.
Then keep him a secret from me.
I don't know what he was talking with this guy. I know Julio called me one day he was with him.
Get married. So he had no idea she was in a relationship, pretty much.
You knew I was in a relationship, right?
No, okay.
You knew I was in a relationship, right?
You knew, right?
And y'all were gonna get married and you lived there 2 months. He acts like he barely even knows who you are.
Okay, does anybody has a question for him?
No, we know you're a liar.
The whole conversation was like a leading one. Literally, man was like, no. And it wasn't until she said, say, yeah. He was like, yeah, no, it's looking peak for her. It's looking peak, yeah. Whatever was going on with these two, man, even if they didn't get intimate or anything like that, either way, their relationship definitely wasn't just on a friend basis. A lot of flirting definitely happened to begin with. Maybe now they're friends. Who knows? But it's just the way she's fully convinced that she's done nothing wrong. You know what I mean? She feels like her whole attitude has been justified. I find that mind-blowing. How did she not recognize her fault in the situation? You started talking to a guy that wasn't really much of a friend, clearly. He barely even knew that you even had a partner. He just about found out that you had a partner. But the whole time he was engaged, you know, you was about to get married. Like, come on now. Come on. Nah. If you're gonna come up with a lie, please come up with something better than this. This would insult my intelligence if I was in this situation. I'd be like, bruh, come on. Ah, dear Lord. But hey, man, now the twist comes into place.
To be like, I didn't do anything. Like,
that's it. That's the real reason why. It was the trust issues that I was having.
No, it's not the real reason. You found another girl. That is her name.
What?
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 Wait, what?
You have a relationship with her now, right?
Who was the girl that Kirsten's talking about?
say, can I?
Go ahead, Kirsten.
So in September, he met this girl, this makeup artist, like in each other's pictures. I'm good at social media, like I'm not stupid. And notifications, so that's literally the real reason why you broke up. Me? Yeah.
Kirsten, you're trying to tie something.
You met her during our relationship,
Kirsten,
and that's why you broke up with me, because you.
The truth shall set you free. The way she's like, I'm good at social media, I'm not stupid. Peak times, man. Well, this is where we are at now. This is exactly where we are at. You know, the conversation starts off with him accusing her of infidelity, but then the conversation changes to him being the one with infidelity. Now, the biggest difference between these two is that whatever the hell was going on with her was something that clearly never really went that far. But at least that's how it looks in terms of when they were together, right? What happened after the relationship, who knows? But when it comes to him now, whatever he was doing throughout their relationship is now marinated after the relationship. And he's now actually with somebody who he met during their relationship. So if anything, if we're going to be putting the blame at who was the wrong, who was it's not looking good for you right now, Julio. It's not looking good for him one bit. And let's not forget though, his mom, his family, everyone in his family always says that he's always lying. He can never be truthful about anything. You know what I mean? That's why it's very hard to believe someone that loves to lie a lot of the time, loves to leave out information a lot of the time. And we even saw him do that to Kirsten anyway throughout the season. So to be fair with you, you know, like I said, if we were to pick sides of who's in the right, who's in the wrong, you know, you'd look at him and be like, well, it looks like he was in the wrong the whole time. And he's just trying to shift blame towards her just because of a little mishap that she may have had. But in reality, they are both in the wrong. But what he's doing is a funny guy. He came on stage acting like, yeah, you know, I try to protect her. Nah, bro, you just want to protect yourself. You knew exposing her would be exposing you. That's what you was really doing. Don't lie to us now. I see through you.
Okay, so Julio, is that true? Did you meet this woman before you broke up with Kirsten?
Kirsten is making it seem like I went out of my way to meet this woman.
No.
I was DJing a wedding, okay?
I went home because of
that person was there, yes.
You followed each other on Instagram, liking everything. Then 2 months later, you broke up with me, and then I cheated on you with a good friend that I literally didn't do anything with.
Nothing had happened.
After the breakup, you guys followed each other?
Yeah, after the
How did you find each other?
No, that's not true. Why are you lying?
I mean, to be honest with you, I really wanted to know the answer to Shekinah's question. How did you find each other? If you're telling me that you followed each other after you two broke up, how did you find her then? I mean, listen, the only way you would have found is if one, you knew her name. You know what I mean? So that means you would have had contact with the woman. You see what I'm saying? So if anything, it could be a case of where maybe you was probably planned on. You know what? He would have 100% seen her page. Even if he didn't follow her, he would have seen it before he broke up with Kirsten without a shadow of a doubt. Fact. Fact. You see what I'm saying? But, you know, whatever, we'll just ignore that question there because, you know, it's not like it wasn't a crucial question now, is it? But it's not looking good for you, Julio.
You literally followed each other during our relationship. That's why you were so cold on FaceTime. That's the real reason why you're so cold. You didn't care about it. You were in love with her. You found something else, and that's okay.
And this is the woman that you were dating today?
Yes, I'm currently seeing her.
Okay.
Oh my days. Listen. You know what though? This is what I always say, right? If you know that you are now with somebody who you met throughout your relationship, do not sit there and then try and shift the blame and accuse someone else of infidelity, knowing the fact that you don't even have evidence of it. All you have is a little bit of proof, a little bit of smidge. Okay, cool, no worries. But the fact is though, when you found out about this alleged thing that Kirsten had, did you choose to stay or leave her? You chose to stay, okay? So the fact that you decided to stay with her, that's on you. Point blank, period. Now, since you stayed with her, you then did DJ somewhere, you then found another woman, and then you shifted. All right, cool, no worries. But the fact is this though, right, yeah? If anyone's in the wrong, it's going to have to be Julio, because he had the option of leaving her when the trust was broken. Then also at the same time, he had the option of leaving her once he found someone else, which obviously he did, but it seems as if he left her 2 months later after finding somebody else, which means he probably would have had to known that the grass was going to be greener on the other side first. And let's not forget though, he was obviously in the States, you know, without her, so who knows? So either way though, it seems to me as if trust may have been broken by her, but he's definitely gone completely wrong about it. That's just that. But you know what? The question that she kind of did ask was actually answered though. Let's get into that answer.
Because of that, obviously, when you met this or saw this woman at the wedding, she caught your eye. She was still in your mind.
Well, Instagram, the wedding party, we have tag photos and everything.
Months later?
Yeah.
No, you literally, the day after the wedding,
All I know is this: my man was exposed by his family for being a liar, someone that withheld information. And if anything, someone like that is somebody that's able to manipulate situations into their favor. So if you ask me personally, this guy definitely done the dirty on her. Whether she did the dirty on him is another conversation, because again, that only went as far as it went to. But either way, though, he decided to stay with her regardless. And then boom, bam, decided to break her heart in the process. And to be fair, that is hella selfish and hella petty. But hey, you guys let me know what you're thinking down below and we can talk about it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, peace.